Hi, my name is Brittany Gillespie, and to start things out, I'm usually quite a stubborn person. It is something that's always been there, and sometimes it's to a fault, but it has negatives and positives. One of the negatives is sometimes I don't listen to myself and my family. I'm getting a lot better with this because the last experience was with my ex, and who is now the father of my child. I knew from the get-go that something wasn't right, that he wasn't showing me his true self, and was stubborn and didn't listen to myself until it was too late. But being stubborn has also made me very determined and focused on what I want to do. An example of this would be getting into university. I wanted to, but I kept putting it off. Then my year of maternity, I decided it was gonna happen. So I researched and studied all the different universities and different programs until I decided upon Lethbridge. I'm also a very loving and caring person in general. This can be seen in how I am with my son, friends, family, and people in general. I have also been taught to be a hard worker and put 100% into everything I do. The best example I can come up with for this is gymnastics. I trained for 10 years, and most of the time I trained for 4 days a week, for 4 hours each, so during high school I didn't have much of a life. And I kept going with it until an injury forced me to decide between being injured and later on in life or retiring and recovering. So I decided to retire because I knew my career in policing, I needed to be top shape. So another aspect of myself that would be positive is that I'm a very accepting person. I was raised in a multicultural family and was always taught to look past what is on the outside and see the true person on the inside. No matter race, religion, sexual orientation, disability, not disability. Those don't define people. Their inner person defines them. I can also be very energetic. I don't know why, but sometimes I have enough energy to spare for a couple people. And I have always tried to channel this into positive outlets, like gymnastics, swimming, working out, and even sometimes reading. And I can also be shy when I'm first meeting people, which is a trait I am working on because I don't think it would be a positive trait to have in policing. It's a slow process, but it's in the works. And acceptance is also a trait that I possess that I think would be really positive for being a police officer. Because of the dynamics of my family, it has really taught me to accept all differences individuals possess, no matter really what they are. And my son has taught me many lessons since he was born 16 months ago. And one of them is to be more flexible in my schedule. With him, not a lot of things happen when they're supposed to. He's very stubborn and willful little boy. But he's also reinforced gentleness and the need for it in my life. Another trait I can think of that would help is cooperation, empathy, patience, and organization. In pretty much any situation, I try to be cooperative with all individuals involved, but I do believe if what they are doing is wrong, I will voice my opinion. And having the ability to empathize with other people has helped me in many ways. When I was a gymnastics coach, my ability to empathize with the frustration some of my students had about not getting a skill helped me get them past that and actually achieve what they wanted to. And having patience is something I pride myself on. It helps me in jobs and with being a mom. When I was working at Cloverdale Paints, dealing with customers, you needed so much patience because most of the time they came in not knowing what they needed. And organization. It is something that is needed in all aspects of life, from professional to personal. Organization skills has helped me with research, scheduling for school, as well as keeping all my important documents in check. These are just some of my personality traits that I think would be an asset to employers, but they are also personality traits that assist me within my life in general. Thank you, and it was nice meeting you.